Since their return to the top bracket of Nigerian football, rooted at the bottom of the table, propping up the log, as it were. Just University Teaching Hospital, home to Bukola Babes. This is not their traditional home, of course. They play ordinarily, they play in Jos, but not today and not this season so far up to this point. There have been crises in Jos, the pitch and the stadium, not bad at all, but they simply couldn't play at home because of all the upheaval that's been taking place there. So they've adopted Kaduna as their home ground. Bukola Babes are not faring any better in terms of home grounds. They started out in Ilorin and then they played at Ofa. Just again there, they were banished from Ofa to Mina. That's in Niger State. And then Mina Stadium itself got banned by the Nigerian Premier League. They went on from there to play their home matches in Bauchi. That's the itinerant nature of some of the Nigerian football clubs this season, thanks to the big hammer for the Nigerian Premier League. But youth, that's the lineup there. Eze Fidelis, and we have a lot of players who have paid their dues. Shola Olani is the captain of the day. Chris Madaki is there, Bright Silas. And look down there, you see Kabiru Umar, one of the old campaigners in the Nigerian League. He's there with Just University Teaching Hospital. But for these youngsters from Kwara State, Suraj Ayelesu, and we have James Promise, Abubakar Yusuf, Ali Gandu, and Fadi Adebayo is one of the top scorers. But the top scorer for Bukola Babes, of course, is Abubakar Abdul Rahman Bashir, and he is the man who has been notching the goals mostly for them. The match official, center referee Maikudi Yahya Abubakar, is a local government sports official from Niger State. Then we have Reverend Father Emmanuel Ikobi from Imo State, who is first assistant. Second assistant referee is Chris Echef, a civil servant also from Imo State. And the reserve referee, of course, is Leo Martins from Kaduna State here. Band commissioner for the day, Dr. Efi Usen, is from Akwa Ibom State. Kalechi, well, Festus Allen has been delivering on his boasts because he's a young man who is not afraid to tell you what he thinks is going to be the outcome of a game he's involved in.
Surprisingly, I heard Allen this afternoon a little bit on the modest side today, actually giving some respect or maybe having some sympathy for what Jude is going through. But that said, once the game starts, I know Allen will tell his boys, go and finish. That's what they've been doing. They've not lost in 5. In fact, in 6, the Bukola Babes are yet to lose. No wonder that they stay third on the table, and they will really fancy this as another winnable encounter.
They well and truly will fancy this. Bukola Babes taking on Just University Teaching Hospital. And the center referee is waiting for things to coalesce, as it were. But at the moment, we can confidently tell you that this is top of the table, taking on bottom of the table more or less, because Youth are at the bottom, 20th position out of 20 clubs, and Bukola are 4th. So the difference in points also is massive. Bukola have 23 points, and Jos University Teaching Hospital have 8 points. So there's a world of difference between them. But as is happening all over the world, not the least of which was just this weekend, earlier this last weekend, when Warri Wolf, I'm talking of Wolverhampton Wanderers in England, brought the mighty Reds of Manchester United crashing their first defeat in 29 by 2-1. So anything is possible. Remember, Man U are topping the table in England, and Wolves were propping up the table in 20th place. Here we have 4th against 20th. What are we in for? As the referee signals that he's ready to start things going, counting and making sure the assistants are ready. And there we go. It is a kickoff from the home side, Juice, as Juice FC take on Bukola Babes here at the Kaduna Township Stadium. Match day 14. This is week 15's fixture. Oh, that was scuffed shot, but it was looking promising for a promising start for the home side here. Well, it's really intimidating. Just University Teaching Hospital, as a matter of fact, have played just 11 matches. They have some outstanding games, but that notwithstanding, they are at the bottom of the table, and really they've been able to score, believe it or not, just 5 goals in those 11 games they've played so far.
Well, the team has absolutely been shocking, and when you consider the fact that in their first 4 games, Jude could not, went unbeaten, though they didn't win a match. I mean, people thought, well, they were going to be onto some great things. Last time they got promoted for the first time, they went down after the very first season, and this season is looking like lightning striking twice, in the same place. So Jude of Jos, if they have to.
Another opportunity, and that one cracked, and it was almost going to be the first goal of this game. It was not to be.
Well, early encouragement for Jude of Jos there. They can only attack and try to score goals.
Well, it's midfield action at the moment, and of course it does take some time for things to cool down. Bukola now trying to move rapidly, and they can move very fast. That one comes across, but oh, the goalkeeper was just the first man to reach that ball. Even the onward push to the ball wasn't very accurate. But it produced results in the opposite direction, because it is Youth who are fighting again to come forward. They've been doing that since the kickoff of this game, and they stumble letting the ball go there from Bright. Abubakar Yusuf. Oh, that one is gifted away, and an opportunity for just this time, that good defending again from Bukola. And look at the recovery rate very quickly. Still Jude Bright rolling the ball across rather than attempt a shot. But that shot should have been tried by the left with the left foot. It wasn't, and well, trying to get the ball on the to the right. Bright, ball across, a header call for, and it's in the net. It is in the net, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first goal for Jos University Teaching Hospital.
Champions League on Supersport.
Well, this is what you call an exciting game, and that's what we experienced. Good thing that it's more or less rubbing off our sorrows as regards what we experienced yesterday when Kaduna United took on Rangers International. It's been absolutely explosive, and you see how a team that is fighting relegation plays. They have done most of the scoring here, while very sad to see Bukola Babes, who had more possession, but again, nothing has been happening for them. 2 goals and a brace by James Amankwe is what is holding, as it is holding Jude FC up, and we see them moving away from relegation if they can get maximum points. It's just the first 45 we've experienced here, and it's been a very good one for Jude FC, leading to the half. Well, if you've missed how this came about, here are the highlights.
Another opportunity, and that one now trying to move rapidly, and they can move very fast. That one comes across, but oh, the goalkeeper was just the first man to reach that ball. Otherwise, it was looking ominous indeed for Benfica. And the cross was coming, and that should have been the first goal. And I don't believe it. Well, it's like saying I refuse to score. I don't want to score. Did you see that? And moving very well in a shooting position. I thought that Gandhi was going to take that. to about 12 fouls to 11, and just one corner kick for the home side and 2 for the away side. It is actually Bukola that shared possession here, 57% against 43 by Jute. But that's how it's rounded off in the first half. Another 45 minutes will decide it all.
Well, Bukola Babes having a slight advantage as regards possession, but this is not a game of possession, it's a game of goals, and they need to get the goals as it is. They are 2 goals behind, and the second 45 minutes is all they have to actually make any kind of redemption for themselves. Well, Wally, I don't know what you've experienced in this first 45, but again, it's exciting. It's what you expect to see from a team who's fighting relegation.
Of course, you have to look at the fact that Jute lost against Kano Pillars at home in midweek by 2-1. So perhaps another defeat here will just be 1 too many for them, and they are fighting relegation. You also have to look at the fact that fellow strugglers and state-owned team, Plateau United, went away to Kwara United in Faraway Shagamu and put off a 1-1 draw. That perhaps is an outside challenge for Jute also to wake up and live up to the billing. And that's so far what we have seen. I mean, 2 goals in the first 45 minutes is good enough for their confidence. Perhaps they will just come out again in the second 45 minutes, consolidate, pick the 3 points, and then see where they go from there.
What we have to look at also is Bukola Babes, who are, you want to say they're having a fairy tale ride in the Nigerian